Hello, everyone. This is Cindy, and I am working on a new design team project for Tasami Rose. And I'm going, this is a signature that I'm working on. And I always use a nice piece of heavy cardstock to start it out. So when I do my stitching, it I don't have any tears or anything. So I thought maybe I would just turn on the camera and talk to you guys while I try to figure out what I want to do on the front of this signature. I want it to be special because when you open the book, this is the first page you're gonna see. Oh goodness, my puppy wants in, and there's no Jackson. There's no way he can come in here. There's stuff all over the floor. So I thought, I really don't know what I'm doing. Let's see here. Hopefully he's gonna hush. I've got to figure it out as I go. That's usually what I do anyway. This is some real pretty lace that I finished. I'm trying to use as much vintage as I can. This journal is Jane Austen. So, oops, I tell you what, I forgot my glue. Hang tight, and I'm going to go put my puppy up. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. He was taking a nap and I thought he was all taken care of. But he loves to get in this room and there's no way right now I can let him in because I have too much stuff scattered everywhere. Okay, this is going to be, I cut her out of a page. Isn't she pretty? I know there's a little spot right there, but it's going to be covered up. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to run this down first to kind of start as a base. And I'm just using Fabri-Tac. And let me see. I've got one of those little paddle things. Yeah, here it is that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'll use that. And then I'm just going to, I want it to kind of hang down because what I do is, for my new girls that are hanging out with me, sometimes I sew my signatures in and then decorate. This time I'm decorating and then I'm going to sew my signatures in because the cover I'm using has to have a hidden spine. So I thought that way if I wanted to flip some, it's not sticking, if I wanted to flip some pages around and add some more things, I could, because when you have it all sewn in, if you decide you want to add a piece of vintage music or an envelope to flip out or something, you can't do that. So I'm doing it this way, and I'm going to put the excess down here because I will probably add a charm or something down here. I'm really gonna make this one special. Okay, now this is the Jane, this is Emma, and this is the one that I want to use for the focal point on this. And And let me see. Excuse me. I have this doily that I pulled out of my stash. I got it somewhere. I had even forgotten that I had them. So I'm going to add this up in that corner. I will probably be doing a lot of making this journal online, and it will be really good to coincide with the series that I'm doing of tucks and folds and envelopes and flips, because I'm going to be adding everything I can think of to this journal. And that's why having my tuck video comes in so handy. You know, I can't always think of everything I've done, so I go back and look in my little I don't think I have it in here right now. Yes, I do. This little journal here that I have things made in, and I have a little video right here ready to do. I just haven't gotten time to do it. I tell you, we have had some really bad weather, and I couldn't. I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I just couldn't. It was too dark and gloomy in here. I couldn't get a good layout on the light, so I said, well, I'll just wait. And my husband's playing golf, so you know, I'm just hanging out with you girls. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to play around because I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this. I know I want that hanging off the edge. This is a beautiful piece of vintage eyelet embroidery, and I want that hanging off the edge right there. Let me go ahead and ink her just a little bit so she will kind of stand out on the page. This is the most beautiful kit. I will link it below. It's from Tasami Rose, and it's Jane Austen, and I think there's like 29 pages in it. And it's all pinks, and it's just beautiful. And I'm having so much fun, because you girls know I love pink. So, yeah, it's just, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I've been working on it non-stop. Okay, I want to glue down as I go, but I don't want to do something that I don't like. So I was thinking about putting that right there, and at the moment I don't know where my pearls are, which is very normal for me, but I do the bling at the very end because I don't want it getting knocked off. So when I come through with the final flip through, or I might do a video of me adding all the bling to it. That might be pretty. I found some beautiful vintage jewelry at a thrift shop the other day, and I bought them, so that'll work. Okay, let me see here. I thought I'd put that there. Now I need something right there, and I'm not exactly sure what that's gonna be. Let's see, I want that there. I'm gonna move her over a little bit, and I need something right there. Maybe, let me see here, maybe I can let's see here. I'm gonna raise this up. And I'm going to put that, yeah, here we go. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, kind of over her hat a little bit. Then I'm going to put something really pretty and vintage right there. Let's see about, I may come in, let's see here, I may come in with another piece of this, and then I'm going to put that there. Do I like that? I don't know about having that. I wanted this to hang over, but it might not be able to. I may have to just bring this on in. Because I really don't want any pink showing here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over to here and put that there. Then I'm going to put her right there. And then I'm going to put that right there. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. Let me kind of start doing it so I don't forget what we're doing here. Hope everybody's doing okay today. We've had some really crazy weather. It was just raining really terrible yesterday, and a lot of thunder and lightning, but it's pretty today, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and run a bead of glue. My glue bottle's getting a little bit on the empty side, so I'm going to have to fill it up before I do too much. Okay, yeah, I like that. I didn't particularly want too much showing through there. Okay, I like that. And I'm probably gonna, you know, this won't be the absolute finished part. I'll probably come back with some little vintage buttons and things like that. But I thought I'd go ahead and get my layout done and make sure I'm on camera. Yeah, I am. Getting back to yesterday, if I don't have sunshine, I can't do videos. I don't have a real elaborate setup. I just have my arm that holds my iPad, and I have a couple of lamps that have daylight bulbs. So yeah, that's what I do. Okay, let's see here now. If I put her, I was going to put her under there just a hair. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, let's bring this down. And then she'll be on there. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to run a sweet bead. This is the sweetest trim. It's little tiny, tiny roses. And I'm not sure where I got it, no telling. But I'm going to put a nice little bead of this right there. I just kind of gathered up a bunch of stuff, and I never know what I'm gonna need or want. So, okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down here because I'm not sure if I want to bring it all the way down or not, but I know I want it right there. Okay, it's looking pretty. Now I'm thinking I might put that right there. Let's get her out and see where she's gonna tuck in. I think I'm gonna do it. I actually have this a little bit too low. I think I can still move it. Yeah, that's one good thing about Fabri-Tac. It gives you, there. It gives you lots of room to play around. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, now, let's see here. I thought I'd add this sweet little and then I've got this. This is some more vintage lace. Whoops! And I thought maybe I would put that right there. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I think I'm going to put that over her dress. That's pretty. Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to put her down. Then we can work around her. Let me go ahead and get her head down so she doesn't move. Okay, put her right there. Okay, then I've got this coming down here, and we will go ahead and glue that because that's I think that's pretty coming over her dress. Tuck that in, and we'll just kind of run a small bead right, come on glue, right down here. Okay, now I'm going to bring that over her dress like so. And then her rose is on the that lace. And I am going to lift this up and put that right there. Kind of raise it up a little bit and just kind of, it's kind of like a puzzle. Once you kind of decide your main objection and what you really want to do, it's almost like just kind of, start laying it out, and it's kind of like a puzzle. Okay, there's that. And I don't know if I'm going to use this now or not. Let's see. I don't think so, but I don't know what I'm going to put there. Let's see. Now I want to come back and add a little bit more of this sweet trim right here. It's got a string on it. There we go. I'll add some more of this sweet trim right there. Oh, let's see. I want to go under there. Just want a little bit. Okay. Trim that off. And let's see, let me go ahead and glue this down right there. Okay, let me see here. That looks good. So I gotta get it up here, right like that. And I'm going to put a pearl probably right there, or a little cluster of something where that little piece ends right there. And I think what I'm going to do down here is, let me show y'all how I make my bows. This is some tea-dyed white seam binding ribbon. And I take and I start on this finger behind, loop it over, and then I twist it and come around this finger and then back under and then back over, and I kind of straighten it out so it fluffs, and then leave a nice amount to work with, because then you're going to take it, you're going to bring it under, and you're going to bring it around, and then you're going to bring it around again. Sometimes I do it twice just to make sure it holds, and then you're just going to pull up a loop, come through, and pull, okay? And then you just kind of fluff it out. Now, if you use seam binding that hasn't been scrunched, you get a bigger bow, but I like the scrunched effect. And I'm going to put that right there. Just going to run a line of bead right across here and just kind of catch it on the back side of the loops. Oh, you know what? I guess we better go ahead and put her down before we do too much. I'm just going to kind of stick some glue under here and run it along. She doesn't need a whole lot because she's pretty well down with all the stuff on top of her. Okay, now here's my bow, and I'm going to turn it over on the side that is the back, or whatever side you like, and then I am going to glue that right there, and I'm just going to kind of push it down where I put my little bead of glue, and then see, that's going to hang. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now I've got to come up with a little something, and maybe what I'll do is, let me see here what I've got left. Well, I've got this that I want to use somewhere, but it's just not going to work on this one right now. So that will be later. I've got more of this lace. I think I'll just put some of this on here. And I'm just going to put it across here. I really don't want to cover up that pretty little eyelet there. So what I might do is, let's see here if I can get that under. Yeah, I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down, and then I'll trim off what we don't need. Okay, I'm going to stick that under there like that. Bring this down. There we go. Now, I am going to, let me go ahead and I'm going to fold this under like so. And I'm going to fold this under. I think I'll just go ahead and cut it. It might not be exactly straight at the moment, but that'll get us going. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me just go ahead and I kind of like that. I didn't really at first want to cover up the bow, but I guess it doesn't matter. You kind of end up covering up things. Boy, I must really be low on glue. Ugh, this is aggravating, and it's my own fault. Okay, put that down there. And then I am just going to run a bead of glue along here. And I love this trim. It's hard to find vintage gathered. Let me make sure I got it on the right side here. It's kind of hard to find vintage gathered lace. I guess they were more into the tatting and that kind of thing. I'm just going to kind of let that come like that. Then I'm going to trim this over there. Kind of like let that roll in on itself. And then bring the ribbon down. Oh, I like that. That turned out very pretty. I am most pleased with that. I'll probably trim that off. And I need to glue her flower down, but for right now, we're not going to worry about it. Then I'm going to come back and put some bling up here, or a vintage, probably put a piece of vintage jewelry up there. And yeah, I think that turned out really well. This is going to be the first page of the first signature. And then I've still got a lot of work to do. I got to come back with trim and all that. This is a little lace flip. What I thought I would do is on our series of flips, tucks, booklets, and envelopes. I have a lot of those in here, and I've already made them for this one, but I've got some more signatures, so I thought I could show you how it looked in the book, and then we could make additional so you could see how it's done and add it to your little folio. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I sure appreciate you joining me today. And I'll show you in the next little tutorial what I added. I got to go hunt and see what I want. I just wanted to basically get the layout done, and I did that. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, just depress the little button there and hit the bell, and every time I'm on, it will notify you that we're fixing to work, and I would love for you to join me. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.